If you're fighting Daniel Craig and fall off a glacier, surviving to enjoy your payday is a good outcome. But making it look like you didn't survive and staying in character is a skill Jeannie wanted to learn.
If you have to think of some of the biggest movies that you've seen lately, from James Bond to the Harry Potter franchise to Clash of the Titans, the stunts were exceptional. And today I'm going through to the stunt company to meet the man who did all those stunts. Hopefully he can teach me how to do some moves for myself. Oh my goodness gracious me! Oh my goodness! Surely you can't be standing here. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Meet Nick.
Gave me a heart attack. You can't do that to me.
I love it. It's all in a day's work for me. Been doing it for years.
At what point in your life did you decide, okay, I'm going to become a stuntman, I want to get hit by cars for a living?
Well, I was an international gymnast before, and it was almost like a natural progression, really. I fell into it, literally.
And you knew about this the whole time, didn't you?
Of course. Stunt work is a calculated art. You can't just walk into it and do stuff. But we figured we'll introduce you into the stuntman the way it's really meant to be, with a bit of a surprise and a bit of excitement.
Oh wow, so you are padded up.
The average person in the street, if you knock them down at that kind of speed, will end up in hospital. Whereas...
Just seeing how far padded he is.
Come on, let me show you the next stunt.
Okay.
It would involve gravity.
Okay, this is a box rig that we've set up for a big high fall.
A big high fall, you fall onto this?
Yep.
Surely you would fall on a big balloon or something.
An airbag.
An airbag.
You can do, but these are just as comfortable. We've been using these in the stunt industry for many years, and believe it or not, cardboard boxes are very effective.
Okay, well I can do this. I do my own stunts. And my own hair.
This is still too high for you. I mean, it's just too dangerous. You need a lot of training for it. I'm going to get you to jump off something a lot lower and a lot smaller. We'll start small and work our way up.
All right, let's go jump. Remember, kids, don't try this at home.
In the series Waking the Dead, Nicholas jumped from 7 stories dressed as a woman. But he'd far rather watch the girls do it.
Stop looking at Papa.
There. Now you get a better perspective, and...
This didn't look so high from down there.
I know, it gives a completely different perspective. That's why I say it's just for professionals, this jump. It's a big jump.
I wouldn't be able to do this jump.
We'll sort you out a bit lower.
Hi. Okay, it's all yours. So do you ever get scared? I mean, this is terrifying.
Oh yeah, I get scared before everything I do. I think if you didn't, then there's something wrong. You've got to have that nervous energy and the adrenaline flowing.
And once you have that fear, I think it makes you more conscious of being safe.
That's right. You focus, and basically you focus more. And from this height, you know, you really do have to be careful, because you have to land precisely on those boxes. Otherwise, you know, you could seriously injure yourself.
Good luck.
Now, at this point, I just focus on what I've got to do and rely on my own spatial awareness. And yeah, basically, just it's a question of mind over matter.
Okay, we're all excited to jump off a building. Right now, not so excited. Nervous, scared. This is incredible. That was amazing. Give me 5.
Just lie down, roll.
That's quite a serious dent in those boxes.
Perfect move.
I was scared for you. What were you thinking of just before you jumped?
I'm so aware of my body in time and space, so I just rely on my natural ability.
How many of those jumps could you do in a day?
Well, now the first one's out of the way, that was easy. I'll do it 10 times if you like. Yeah.
Well done, that was great.
While Nicholas's acrobatic stunt work helped win the Olympics for London, getting Jeannie to jump was another thing.
It's just sunk in that this isn't what I'm doing. That is.
It's not for everyone. If you've watched our presenter through the years, you'll know she's as fit as they come and trains like a Spartan, so she was ready for it.
I want you to do just one more. I want you to take it up. So
higher.
So as you push off, yeah, instead of reaching outwards, take it under more. Perfect.
Happy.
I'm happy.
Yay!
Jeannie had a song on her mind with the line, "On the roof, it's peaceful as can be." Problem was, she wasn't staying on the roof.
So remember, your feet have got to go over the top of your head, and once they've done that, relax and lay flat on your back. But lean out to begin with and commit. That's the one thing you can't do is chicken out, because that's when the accidents happen. Once you start, you've got to go for it.
That was hot.
You're on fire. In fact, that's what we're going to do next.
What?
Come on, let's go and set you on fire.
Firework for dummies? There's no such thing. Nicholas snow skis, scuba dives, fights fences and leaps off just about everything, but fire is any stuntman's nemesis.
Okay, this is your protection. Nomex underwear soaked in Zel Gel, which is your fire-resistant coating that we're going to keep close to your skin. So you've got to put this one on first. It's a bit gross, but let's gel you up.
You first get me out of my heels, and now you're putting me in this disgusting thing. Our friendship's not off to a very good start. Yeah, this feels worse than what it looks because it's drenched and it's really thick, gooey. This is so gooey.
Alien.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the rest of it's got to go on.
Is this the stunt or is the fire the stunt? Because
Yeah,
this
let me
is.
help you.
Yep. Oh, gee, yep, you
Got it?
definitely got some around the face.
Oh.
That was not a good look. Oh, okay. So whenever you see somebody getting burnt in a movie, they're not very well dressed.
There's nothing glamorous about the movies.
If Jeannie felt as gooey as a vet who just delivered a baby giraffe, it was an indignity she'd suffer just as long as the guys got every second of the action on camera.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm on fire. Remember, this is such a specialized thing. Please do not do this at home. We've got fire extinguishers and people waiting, behind the scenes in case anything goes wrong, but wow, this is crazy.
Drop your arm down here, please. Just want to cool it down.
I didn't tell you about that bit, did they?
Thanks. That was probably the most interesting experience. That was probably one of the most interesting experiences of my life. But also, I can feel heat.
You can feel it, yeah.
I can actually feel heat. That's how bad.
You see, that's the problem where people make a mistake, is that you start burning the outside layer, but the heat slowly penetrates through the layers. Now, if you're not aware of what's going on and you don't shut it off in time, there might be no flames left, but that heat keeps on going through and it starts cooking your skin off.
I mean, I'm wearing 2 layers of what a Formula 1 driver would wear, and yet I still, it's warm. It's really warm. I'm cooking.
That's why I sprayed some more on here, because this is freezing it. So that starts running through cold temperature from the top to follow the heat.
Oh, my word. That's incredible. This is amazing.
Now 39, Nicholas says his mum Sheila is his biggest inspiration. Though living with multiple sclerosis, she's always encouraged her son to follow his dreams, even if that involves dressing as a giant firelighter.
Well, I thought I was pretty extreme having my arm on fire. But now Nicholas is going to prove why he's the pro and why he's in all the big movies. You look like you've packed on a few kilos. What's going on?
I have. We've got a lot of layers on.
How many?
About 4.
That goo was bad enough on my arm. You've got it everywhere.
But it's good for your skin.
The full head protective mask is also a precaution career-wise because Nick is the face of many ad campaigns for cars, cameras, banks, and best of all, health insurance.
Ready to go? Okay, light him.
Nod your head. Okay, coming up. Stand up for me. Okay, hit him some more to cool him down.
How was that?
Great. How did it look?
It looks hot.
Did it go up well?
Yes.
That was amazing. You were
great.
completely covered in fire.
Fantastic.
Look at the clothing.
Fantastic.
It's burned away.
This jacket's finished.
My work.
Not even a dryer cleaner can solve that. Let me just tell you one thing. I'm not often speechless, and today I've been speechless quite a couple of times. I would hug you, but
Thank you. I had a ball. It was great. And anytime you want to do stunts,
I'll
call
call
on me and yeah, we'll have some fun.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.